Coming up on BNN's National News in 30, more and more people are using different companies' cloud to store their information, but how clean is their cloud? Also, home improvement expert Danny Lipford helps make your house a home sweet home. Plus, design expert Jennifer Farrell shares creative tips for a spring spruce up. All this and more on BNN's National News in 30. Thanks for tuning in to Broadcast News Network's National News in 30. I'm Stephanie Olney. Greenpeace has launched a series of funny shorts revealing the dirty truth behind what powers today's IT clouds. The current explosion in cloud computing offered by major IT companies is driving significant new demand for dirty energy like coal and nuclear power, according to a report from Greenpeace International. The report, How Clean is Your Cloud?, shows a growing split within the tech industry between companies that are taking steps to power their clouds with clean energy, like Google, Yahoo, and Facebook, and companies like Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft, who lag behind by choosing to build their growing fleets of data centers to be powered by coal and nuclear energy. The report evaluates 14 IT companies and their electricity supply chains on over 80 data centers based on key elements needed to build a clean cloud.
How's your presentation coming along?
Done. And Microsoft lets me save it to the cloud, so it'll be waiting for me at work.
You know, I'd like to use terms like strategize, revenue stream, cyclical growth.
Cyclical growth?
Yeah, it's when your leg muscles get big from riding a bicycle.
Yeah, those Tour of de France guys get it pretty bad. My brother's got it.
Good?
Yeah.
Amazon sends your favorite stories from the cloud to my Kindle. Neat, huh? Hey diddle diddle, the cat in the fiddle, the cloud.
Why the spoon? What? Why does the dish run off with the spoon and not the fork or the knife?
Spoon's a well-rounded individual, isn't he?
My tongue black.
Got it. And thanks to Apple's cloud, it'll be my MacBook and my iPad too.
You know, I think it's an improvement. The monobraw's a nice touch. Yeah.
What kind of friends do that?
April is National Decorating Month, and there's really no better time to change up your home decor and give your home the room-by-room refresh you've been waiting for. Here to help us get into the decorating spirit is design expert Jennifer Farrell.
Hi, I'm design expert Jennifer Farrell with some easy ways to bring spring into your home without breaking the bank. So let's start in the kitchen and bring the outdoors in the season by using things you already have, like your kids' rain boots. Fill them with fresh flowers from your garden, or you could get an inexpensive store-bought bouquet. And then to hang them on the walls, I use these brand new Command clear hooks. They're great because both the hooks and the adhesive strips are clear, so they blend right into the walls, which means your focus is on your display. Then when it's time to change out your decor, you're not stuck with all those ugly nail holes in your walls. I teamed with Command brand because they use a technology that goes on strong, then comes off clean without damaging your surfaces. Just gently hold the hook with one hand, then stretch and release the adhesive strip. Super easy. So this season, you're going to see a lot of hot colors for spring, like grass green, turquoise, hot pink, and all of these beautiful shades of tangerine. You want to incorporate those into your space. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do it. Candles, for example, are a great way to bring color and warmth into a room. But don't throw out your old candles every time you want a new color. Instead, get glass candle holders with just plain colored candles inside, and wrap them with fabric wraps. These are a fun way to decorate for the holidays, for special occasions, or just to bring a pop of color into a room. And then when you're ready for a change, you just swap out the wrap. Now, when it comes to decorating your bedroom or your living room, it can get really expensive to start getting new furniture or repainting walls. So instead, repurpose things you already have, like these CD cases. We all have them. Most of them are just lying around. So take out the existing artwork and fill them with scrapbook paper in bright colors and patterns. Then when you put them all together on a wall, they form a colorful spring mosaic that can be changed out anytime. Paper's inexpensive, so you can always swap out different papers. And then here's a really fun idea for your bedroom. Create your own 3D wall art by adding a large decal like a tree and then filling it with butterflies, birds, flowers, anything you can think of. You could even, for a kid's room, use stuffed animals on hooks. Just keep them low enough that your kids can reach them. For more fun decorating ideas like these, go to Command Brand's website at command.com.
Stick around because after the break, we'll take a look at what's going on in sports.
Please, sir, I want some more.
More? He has asked for more! What?
Well, he did say please.
Please, and thank you. Pass it on.
When it's warm, you'd love to open every door and let fresh air into your home. The trouble is, you'd end up letting lots of bugs into your home as well. Now there's Magic Mesh, the new type of screen door that opens easily and then magically closes itself behind you. The secret isn't really magic, it's magnets. 18 magnets to be exact. When you separate them, they automatically snap back together. That makes it great for pets too, because instead of scratching and whining, they can come and go as they please. So let the fresh air in and keep those annoying bugs out with Magic Mesh, a $40 value, yours for just $19.95. But wait, call right now and we'll double the offer. Just pay separate processing and handling. You get 2 Magic Mesh curtains for just $19.95. Don't delay. Call and order yours today.
To order Magic Mesh for $19.95 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-350-4880 or log on to buymagicmesh.com.
Is your non-stick pan a sticking nightmare? Don't live in fear. The solution is here with Organic Kitchenware, the new non-stick cookware with revolutionary green ceramic coating. Now you can saute or fry with little or no grease or fat. Foods never stick, so you never scrub. Look how with just water, burnt fudge cleans up in a breeze. Don't worry about eggs sticking to the pan. They'll slide right out. Order your 10-inch Organic fry pan right now for just $19.99. If it ever dulls or damages, we'll replace it. It's the pan that slips and slides for life. But we're still not done. Call or click right this minute and you can double your order. You get 2 Organic 10-inch fry pans with recipe books and a lifetime warranty. A whopping $220 value, all yours for $19.99. And when you call, find out about free shipping.
Call 1-800-513-9364, but hurry, we're giving away a special offer on a second Organic pan with today's orders. So call 1-800-513-9364 and find out about free shipping. That's 1-800-513-9364. Call now.
Are you overwhelmed with too much credit card debt? When looking for debt relief options, it can be confusing, especially with all the claims debt relief companies are making out there. So if you find yourself struggling with $10,000 or more in credit card debt and you just want the facts about legitimate debt relief programs, then call American Credit Card Solutions for a free debt relief kit that will tell you about your options in simple, easy to understand terminology. Call now to learn about a plan that provides affordable program payments while settling your accounts for less than what you owe, saving you thousands of dollars. This is just one of the powerful programs you will learn about in our free kit. Call us now to get our free debt relief kit mailed to you today, so you can examine all of the debt relief options in the comfort of your home, with no one pressuring you to make a quick decision. The kit is free, the shipping is free, and there's absolutely no obligation. But kits are limited, so call right now.
Welcome back to BNN. Now here's Alex Merlo with this week's Look at Sports.
What a week I'm having. That was Eugene Levy in the movie Splash. Has to be the word uttered by some of the Atlanta Braves hitters right now, whose hot bats powered Atlanta to 5 straight wins in the second week of the season. Atlanta, who slumped mightily at the plate last year, exploded for 45 runs in week 2, largely because of Freddie Freeman. The second-year first baseman was hitting just 162 after the first 9 games. Then he woke up. Big time. Freeman exploded, posting 5 multi-RBI games in the 6 played last week, including a career-high 5 ribbies and 2 home runs in Thursday's 10-2 win over Arizona. Freddie's freakishly good Week 2 performance didn't go unnoticed as he won National League Player of the Week honors. But he didn't act alone. Teammates Michael Bourn and Juan Francisco also laid the heavy lumber. Bourn hit a torrid .464, pounding out 13 hits and swiping 5 bases, while Juan Don't Call Me San Francisco hit .375 with 3 long shots, 6 RBIs, and a ridiculous 1.063 slugging percentage. This just in. Atlanta's offense is pretty good right now. After 16 games, the Braves were first in the National League in runs scored with 91 and second in hits with 144. Big difference from last year when Atlanta was 10th in runs scored. The Braves' offensive woes last season cost them a playoff spot as they blew a double-digit game lead in September to lose the wild card. But Atlanta has risen from the ashes thanks largely to the resurgence of Freeman and right fielder Jason Hayward, who's hitting .309 for 2012. The team hasn't lost a series since getting swept in the season opener to New York. The Braves have won 9 of 12 and now sit in second place in the NL East with a record of 10-6. Atlanta is hoping that their fast start can help erase the memory of their historic late-season flop in 2011. I'm Alex Merlo, and that's a quick look at This Week in Sports. Coming up after the break, we've all heard home is where the heart is, but remodeling a home is not easy. Whether it's a new look for your current home or turning a new home into a dream home, we have great tips to make it all possible.
Listen up, America! Don't let credit problems hold you back. It's time you had your very own brand new Superfast computer. If you're age 21 or older, can afford low flexible payments, and have an active bank account, you're approved. With your paid order, we'll even include a free printer, scanner, copier, and free HD camcorder. Call now and we'll upgrade your computer free with our software pack that includes Microsoft Office 2010 Starter and more than 16 other programs. Listen up, America. Call now.
Call 800-984-7720 now.
Is your nonstick pan a sticking nightmare? Don't live in fear. The solution is here with Organic Kitchenware, the new nonstick cookware with revolutionary green ceramic coating. Now you can saute or fry with little or no grease or fat. Foods never stick, so you never scrub. Look how with just water, burnt fudge cleans up in a breeze. Don't worry about eggs sticking to the pan. They'll slide right out. Order your 10-inch Organic fry pan right now for just $19.99. If it ever dulls or damages, we'll replace it. It's the pan that slips and slides for life. But we're still not done. Call or click right this minute and you can double your order. You get 2 Organic 10-inch fry pans with recipe books and a lifetime warranty. A whopping $220 value, all yours for $19.99. And when you call, find out about free shipping.
Call 1-800-513-9364. But hurry, we're giving away a special offer on a second Organic pan with today's orders. So call 1-800-513-9364 and find out about free shipping. That's 1-800-513-9364. Call now.
If anyone depends on you, listen to this important message. 3 out of 4 Americans know they need life insurance, and many who have it know they don't have enough. Sound like you? How would your family get by without you? Would they lose their home or their dreams of a good education? They don't have to. You can guarantee those you love $200,000, $500,000, $750,000 or more with life insurance through Matrix Direct. We'll help you get more for your money, up to 75% more. Just look, less than $14 a month buys a 40-year-old man a $250,000 term life policy. That's up to 3 times what you can get from other companies for the same price. No wonder millions of Americans have already contacted Matrix Direct. The call is free, the quote is free, and there's no obligation. Make the future more secure for those you love. Call now so you can sleep better at night.
Call 800-572-2152 or visit matrixdirect.com. That's 800-572-2152.
Welcome back to BNN. I'm Stephanie Alney. When renovating our homes, there are essentials every homeowner needs to consider. Whether it's your first or 5th time hearing, congratulations, you're a homeowner. Soon you find that along with the excitement, there are also major costs to making your house a home. So here with remodeling ideas and solutions to common challenges is Danny Lipford.
Hi, I'm Danny Lipford, and whether you're a first-time homeowner or faced with a lot of the challenges a lot of us homeowners are faced with, I've got a few things that you need to consider that'll help you along. First of all, if you are buying that home, you got a lot to choose from out there. Interest rates are down, prices are down, but make sure you get that inspector, the home inspector, to check it out for you to disclose any of the major problems that you may have on the house before you move forward with it. And also, when you get that house, one of the areas to really concentrate on the kitchen. It's the center of family life, and you can do a simple facelift or an extensive renovation like we've done here. And this first-time homeowner, who happens to be my daughter Chelsea, was very instrumental in the design of this overall kitchen by going online to Marilat.com and using their step-by-step kitchen planner. It guided her through the whole process, and she ended up with a lot of things she loved, like the little recycle bins, cutlery drawers. She maximized every bit of the space she had available here. But one thing that she didn't neglect that a lot of people neglect, ventilation. And this Braun hood is not only a design statement, but also very nice that you have lights directly where you're cooking. Also, the main thing is the ventilation fan, very quiet, that allows the ventilation to go all the way to the outside, not just in the attic. That's a big problem that a lot of people will pump all of that moisture right in their attic, not doing any good at all. But when you're talking about budget, everybody is, you need to make some very careful decisions. And this first-time homeowner, my daughter Chelsea, wanted a whole house alarm system, but she found a great alternative.
Yeah, instead of having a whole house, I installed this single lock from Schlage that has a built-in alarm right on the back of the door. And it comes with 3 different settings. So you have the activity alert that I like to keep on my back door. So anytime the door gets opened or closed, you get a 2-beep chime. The second setting, is the tamper alert. So anytime someone's messing with your door from outside, you get a 15-second alarm that'll definitely alert you and the person messing with your door. The forced entry is the third one. That's if you someone tries to kick in your door, you get a 3-minute alarm that is just as loud.
Boy, it's awesome. Only $99, available at select Home Depot stores as well as online. And if you want more information about what we talked about, go to my website at DannyLipford.com.
Installing child restraints can frustrate even the most capable of parents. A system called Lower Anchors and Tethers for Children is supposed to make things easier by standardizing attachment hardware, but a new study shows that many automakers aren't paying attention to the key factors that make latch work. Only 21 of the 98 top-selling 2010-2011 model passenger vehicles evaluated have latch designs that are even easy to use. This is the main finding of joint research conducted by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety and the University of Michigan Transportation Research Institute.
The Institute is releasing a new study showing the difficulties many parents have with installing child restraints properly. It's often more cumbersome than it should be. A system called Lower Anchors and Tethers for Children, or LATCH, was supposed to make things easier. The idea was that easier installations would result in more restraint use and more restraints used properly. The problem is that the seats of vehicles themselves often work against parents. We looked at nearly 100 best-selling vehicles and found only 21 of them have rear seat designs that help parents use latch correctly. A common problem is that belt buckles obscure or interfere with the lower anchors. You can't click a connector in if there's a buckle in the way. In some vehicles, the anchor is so buried in the seat that you can't even see it. Many parents seem to see tethers as optional, but they're key to getting the best protection out of a child restraint. Sometimes parents blame themselves when they struggle with a child restraint, but we found that the problem is often with the vehicle, not the parent. Automakers could do a lot to make it easier.
Statoil is an international energy company with over 35 years' experience on the Norwegian continental shelf, today with operations worldwide. With gas prices a hot topic, they're also looking into a new way of retrieving oil along different coastlines. Statoil is awarding Aker Solutions a contract for hiring of an entirely new type of rig, which represents an important technological advance within this industry. The Category B rig will be an important contribution towards increasing recovery from existing fields. Development of technology for increasing the recovery from operating fields is an area of commitment for Statoil. For the last year, the average oil recovery rates from Statoil's operated fields have risen from 49% up to 50%. The Category B rig is designed and equipped for the industrialization of drilling and intervention services in existing production wells and represent a new sort of service. When we return, London is going under the microscope with this year's Olympics, and we'll take a closer look at their results.
When it comes to eggs, hard-boiled means hard work. Well, not anymore. Introducing Eggies, the fast, easy way to cook hard-boiled eggs without the shell. Just crack and pour in your egg. Boil it right on your stovetop. Then twist it open for a perfect hard-boiled egg. You can even make healthy egg white eggs that are cholesterol-free. And because you cook without the shell, you can add seasoning and ingredients before you boil. Now you can even hard-boil healthy eggs from a carton. And because Eggies cook flat on the bottom, they're easier to decorate and eat. Stop peeling all day and enjoy hard-boiled eggs the Eggies way. You'll get 6 Eggies for just $10. As a bonus, you'll get the Eggie Slicer. Just place and slice for perfect results every time. And here's something to get egg-cited about. We'll send you a second complete Eggie system. Just pay separate processing and handling.
To order Eggies for $10 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-370-8003 or visit us online at geteggiestv.com.
When it's warm, you'd love to open every door and let fresh air into your home. The trouble is, you'd end up letting lots of bugs into your home as well. Now there's Magic Mesh, the new type of screen door that opens easily and then magically closes itself behind you. The secret isn't really magic, it's magnets, 18 magnets to be exact. When you separate them, they automatically snap back together. That makes it great for pets too, because instead of scratching and whining, they can come and go as they please. So let the fresh air in and keep those annoying bugs out with Magic Mesh, a $40 value, yours for just $19.95. But wait, call right now and we'll double the offer. Just pay separate processing and handling. You get 2 Magic Mesh curtains for just $19.95. Don't delay. Call and order yours today.
To order Magic Mesh for $19.95 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-350-4880 or log on to buymagicmesh.com.
3 out of 4 Americans know they need life insurance, and many who have it know they don't have enough. Sound like you? You can guarantee those you love $200,000, $500,000, $750,000 or more with life insurance through Matrix Direct. Just look, less than $14 a month buys a 40-year-old man a $250,000 term life policy. That's up to 3 times what you can get from other companies for the same price.
Call 800-572-2152 or visit matrixdirect.com. That's 800-572-2152.
Welcome back to Broadcast News Network. I'm Stephanie Allman. In any Olympic city, the transport infrastructure falls under the spotlight. This short film showcases how London has embraced the challenge of moving residents, visitors, and athletes around during the Games. This is the 3rd time the UK has hosted the Olympics, and London's promise that 2012 will be known as the Public Transport Games. We look at how 1,948 Olympic athletes got to and from their events and the massive investment that's been put into improving the transport infrastructure in time for this year's Olympics.
12 million public transport journeys are made every day in London. The transport infrastructure of this historic city has undergone a major overhaul to make those journeys as quick and easy as possible for Londoners and their visitors. And with the logistical challenge of hosting the 2012 Olympics on the horizon, £6.5 billion has been invested in improving services and increasing capacity, with those updates now complete and fully operational.
This is a public transport games, so we need to make sure we had the capacity in place and the planning ahead of time, working with the public, but also keeping London moving to make sure we deliver a great games.
2012 will be London's third Olympic Games. The transport system has come a long way since 1948, when British boxer Ron Cooper and Hungarian swimmer Susan Halter used their competitors' passes to get around.
That is a competitor's pass, and
Yes,
yet,
that's right.
yeah.
We had that.
And this is the bus. This is the bus pass we used to have to get on the bus.
Well, actually, you know what? We travelled by underground.
Mind the doors. There you go on the old line. Mind the doors.
A recent visit to the London Transport Museum triggered happy memories of those 48 games for these veteran Olympians.
This is the 1948 Olympic vest I actually boxed in. 1948. I don't care what anyone says. That's the pinnacle of all sport. And the Olympic game. It's all the world they're going to compete, and they've got to try and beat the best. There's a jab, up and across. Elbows in, chin down, bend the legs, so you can get all what you want to get in.
The London Underground is the oldest metro in the world, transporting passengers around the city since 1863. On peak days, 4 million journeys are made per day on the tube, and that will increase during the Games. With all upgrades complete, Underground users are already benefiting. Stratford, East London, the principal hub of the Games, is now one of the best connected stations in the United Kingdom. The staff in the control room here will operate the nerve centre of the station, and like the Olympic athletes, they've been trained and prepared.
Everybody works together, and we work with the buses, we work with the roads, we work with the councils. So there is, you know, I think it's an element of everybody gets to shine for the Olympics.
The Jubilee line has increased capacity and will provide an efficient service delivering spectators from central London to the Olympic Park. The tube services will run later and more frequently across the network. All spectators attending the Games will receive a free All Zones travel card for the day of their event.
Well, during the Olympic Games, when the Games are on, we're expecting another 3 million journeys. People will be able to use their Oyster card, and they'll be able to travel on the buses, on the Underground. They'll be able to use the network seamlessly.
One of those buses, the double-decker Routemaster London bus, is an iconic symbol of the city and has been since it was first introduced in the middle of the last century. A new bus for London has just been launched, based on that Routemaster. This bus uses the latest green technology and features an open platform that will enable passengers to hop on and hop off in safety.
Fantastic.
The crew of the 38 bus take great pride in the fact that they've been selected to operate this new icon for London.
It is something I can say to my grandkids. I was one of the first ones to drive, and I was one of the first ones to conduct. You know, I'm part of history. I'm proud to be a Londoner, because in 2012, everyone's watching us.
I'm Stephanie Olney saying thanks for watching Broadcast News Network, and be sure to tune in next week for another great episode of BNN's National News in 30.